welcome to the M.A.N Show.
Welcome everybody to the M.A.N Show, episode 3. I'm joined tonight with Critter,
What's up, everybody?
and I, of course, am Karth. Eric's got the night off, unfortunately laying some flooring and taking care of some IRL stuff, so sorry about your life, Eric, and hope it gets better, and we'll see you next week, brother. So Critter, man, what's been up with you, dude? What you been doing this week?
Oh man, it's been a good week. I actually been able to get some games in, unlike last week when I was M.A.N most of it. Streamed 3 nights last week. Had a lot of people, come in and chit chat and things like that while I was streaming. Saturday night, I did some PUBG and actually had a lot of community members popping in and out, changing up squads and things like that. So that was a lot of fun. I think I played with a total of like 5 different new members that I've never played with before. Not that they're new members to M.A.N, but they were new to me playing with them, I guess I should say. But it was a lot of fun, a lot of interaction. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to give the viewers any chicken dinners. I think we had 4 or 5 top 5 places, and I don't know, 8 or 9 top 10s, including those 5s, and just never could get to dinner. But been a lot of fun. Still doing a little Rocket League. Just can't put it down. Actually decided to do roll a new character for season 13 of Diablo 3. I haven't played that since I think season 4. So I'm going to push that up real fast and get into some Greater Rift stuff. Maybe do some streaming. That's usually pretty intense. So maybe the Twitch viewers and Mixers and YouTube viewers are all enjoy seeing some bad Diablo 3 play to go along with the bad PUBG and Rocket League play.
Awesome. Yeah, I know you had mentioned that you and Eric were talking about playing a little bit of Diablo. I don't know if I can do it again. I feel like the only way for me is I'm going to have to try the Necro or something. I've just done so much of the other Diablo 3 stuff in the past that, maybe that would be enough new and exciting for me to get on board. So I may play a little bit with you guys on that. I know my week's been a little bit more exciting than it normally is. I definitely had a lot going on this past week. Saturday, I appreciate you covering and streaming for me. As I'm sure some of you probably saw in chat, one of my good buddies is in a band, and they were shooting a music video for one of their songs. And so I went out to show him some love and support. It was quite a wild time, as I'm sure some of you noticed from the crazy pictures I was putting in Discord chat during the downtime. But yeah, we had a blast, man. That was quite a wild little party that we were a part of. So that was cool. So thanks for covering for me on Saturday for that.
Absolutely.
Friday night, yeah, drank a little bit too much beer from the country of Michigan, freshly imported. At Zona and Beer and Bratwurst recommendation. Had some really quite tasty Two-Hearted Ale from Bell's Brewery. And probably had one too many, but we had a fucking blast. I actually streamed it. Sorry, viewers. But I should probably throw out a warning to beer and bratwurst. Just in case aliens ever show up at your door, you might want to have some bells on tap. It may have come up that aliens may or may not have caught that broadcast and be thirsty for some beer imported from the country of Michigan, since I raved about it all night long on stream. But we've dubbed you the leader of the country of Michigan. So congratulations on your newly esteemed title, and get some beer on tap and be on the lookout for aliens.
That's great. I watched some of that. I wasn't able to watch the stream, but I picked up some of the VOD, and it looked like y'all had a blast. It was fun. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, I definitely had a lot of fun. It was good to just throw down and unwind one time. something therapeutic about doing that every once in a while. But so I got to partake in some of the beer league action that these guys put on like every Friday or Saturday night. I had a blast. Showed my ass a little bit, but we had a really good time. And also got to throw a special congratulations to Grumpy Old Man, who received his 100th victory in Fortnite. I played a little bit of Fortnite. Haven't played it really since it came out, and I was pretty lit for that. So I would like to also send a special thanks to Zona for protecting me while I went AFK multiple times during the middle of the match to, get another beer or relieve myself or whatever. But I'm glad I could help you guys obtain that particular milestone with my awesome Fortnite play. But other than that, yeah, so it was a pretty eventful week. Probably a bit more drinking than I normally do, but nevertheless had a lot of fun. I also believe that during my drunken stupor, my wife actually had quite a bit of airtime to chit chat with some of you guys. So she was talking about that all the next day, laughing, just what a riot and what a good bunch of guys y'all were. And y'all had a good sense of humor and stuff. So she very much enjoyed it. So thank you for putting up with all that. And I know I certainly had a good time. So I hope you guys did too. That was pretty much my week. But speaking of weeks, this week in M.A.N, a couple things coming up, or some community events to talk about. House of Diamonds is actually going to be on a skip week, so there will not be a House of Diamonds tomorrow, March 5th. Classic is going to be bringing it back the following week, so March 12th, be on the lookout for House of Diamonds. The M.A.N Mixer Night is going to go down again Tuesday, be March 6th at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then through the weekend, we have the M.A.N Solo 2's event. That's March 9th, 7:30 GMT, which is 2:30 in the afternoon Eastern time. There's still sign-up spots available, so be sure to check out that channel and get involved in that event. Carter, I believe you actually might be partaking in that. Is that right?
Yeah, I will be partaking in the M.A.N Solo 2s. It seems like a lot of fun. It's basically so you're coming in as an individual player. You'll be paired with a different twos partner every match, and each time based on the point system that was created, you'll rack up points towards your personal score in the end. But it'd be neat to be able to play with them, different people throughout the whole night, and maybe meet some new people that you clicked well with and things like that. So it should be a lot of fun. It's something we haven't done before, so I'm always down to do something new.
Yeah, that's exciting, man. I'm a little bit jealous. I certainly wish I could make it, but I don't know. Friday 2:30 in the afternoon might be a bit difficult, but we'll see. I definitely would love to find some more opportunity to get to know some more of you, the ladies and gentlemen over there on the EU side of the house. So hopefully in the future we'll get an opportunity for me to link up with you guys in the afternoon and play some games. But looking forward to hearing how that went on next week's show. And then Saturday, March 10th, 7 p.m. Eastern, we have the 2v2 handicap challenge that we had Beer and Bratwurst on last week to talk about. And as I understand, you're going to be partaking in that one as well, right?
Yeah, man, I'm really excited about this one. It's something we've kind of touched on in the past, trying to figure out a way to do it. And Beer and Bratwurst and Zona came out with a great system. I think it's going to work out pretty well. I know it's going to be the first time event, so it's always up for debate how it's going to go, but I think it's going to be pretty neat. Basically, what this one is you can come with your own team, or you can sign up as an individual, and all individuals will be paired. It doesn't really matter what your rank is. Every rank will be issued a handicap. So, for example, if two grand champs play two bronze ones, with bronze ones having a handicap of +9, the total team handicap would be +18. Grand champs get a handicap of 0. So, for the grand champs to win, they actually have to beat the other team by 18 or more. And so all the bronze have to do is try to hang on pretty much. So with that kind of system, it pushes the higher tiers to have to keep trying throughout the whole match, not just go up 4 or 5 and then lock it down. They have to keep pushing themselves. So it'll make for some interesting matches. I think there'll be some turnouts that you, or some game turnouts that you wouldn't have predicted because of that gap in point system. But I'm really excited about that one. It's going to be a lot of fun. And that one, it still has room for signups as well. So check-in is 15 minutes before the time, and that's actually when the sign-up cutoff is. So, but get in early. That way they can go ahead and start getting solos put together and things like that, because it's going to be a really fun tournament. So.
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes as well. Kind of like you said, it's something we've talked about in the past, where it, in theory, provides a bit of a challenge for, higher players and, as well, lower players, kind of get something to fight for in that role reversal. So I'm definitely, personally very intrigued to see how this one goes, and, looking forward to that. So also speaking about things that, are pretty awesome. Team Man N.A. is advancing to the play-ins.
Yeah, man, that's right. That happened Saturday. It was a great day to watch them play. They were playing really well that day. They were clicking, having a good time. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, man. Super excited for those boys. Well deserved. Great job. We are actually going to have a interview with one of the members of Team Man coming up on the community spotlight. So we'll have that here in just a few moments, and then just wanted to touch on EU. I got a chance to circle up with those boys. Unfortunately, I did not get to watch any of it, and I know very many of you unfortunately didn't get an opportunity to check it out either. They ended up losing in the upper finals, and then they had to wait in the lower finals for everyone to kind of play through and get to them waiting there at the end of the lower bracket, and actually was 90 minutes plus. They had to wait for another team, and they said, man, it just killed all our momentum, and then we got to play somebody who was just freshly hyped coming out of their semi match, and we were just like sitting there like twiddling our thumbs for 90 minutes, like, what are we going to do with ourselves? And it kind of killed all of our momentum. But still very proud of those guys. You guys did very well. I hate that I didn't get to watch it, but we love you and we're very proud of you no matter what. So keep up the good work, gentlemen. On that note, I think without further ado, let's head into our community spotlight interview with one of the members of Team Man NA. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the most toxic man in Discord, the infamous Plague. Thanks for coming to join us, dude. What's going on?
Thanks for having me.
The most toxic man in Discord.
Yeah, I'll try to keep the toxicity to a minimum here.
How do you think you garnered that reputation?
Honestly, I'm still trying to figure it out, but I've just been going with the flow now and trying to be more toxic so I can keep everybody's expectations.
You don't want to let anybody down.
No, exactly.
Got to live up to the hype, right?
I didn't know I was getting that intro either. That took me off guard.
Sorry. Hey, so you guys played pretty awesome this past week. What's your thoughts on how you guys performed?
Yeah, we did play well. I won't say it was the toughest test we've ever faced because it was the last day of qualifiers and it was funny, like half the bracket basically disqualified, but we did have a couple tough matches, and yeah, I think we played well together.
That's awesome.
So hopefully everybody can be there this Saturday, and we'll figure out who's going to play and how it's going to go. But
well, what time is that going down on Saturday?
I don't know. They haven't released that. That's what I was just looking up. Okay. But I assume 1 or 3 o'clock. I don't know.
1 or 3 o'clock, somewhere in that wheelhouse.
I mean, that's what all the other ones have been, so I would assume that.
Yeah, it makes sense. Now, as far as your expectations for how things would go, you guys having fun, enjoying yourself out there?
Yeah, and especially this past weekend, we were. I think it was somebody in Twitch. I don't know, as we were playing on Fighter's stream, but somebody was saying that it just looked like we were having fun and we were playing a lot better because of that. And I think that had a lot to do with it wasn't super sweaty. We weren't playing Fifi and whoever else that always gives us trouble, but yeah, I think if that really helps if we're just relaxed and having fun, and
Yeah,
really helps
absolutely.
to make nice plays and know where everybody is. If you're
Yeah.
not stressed out and always trying to get to the ball.
Yeah, I could say I've felt that just in my own personal games, right? We're kind of cutting up and laughing and having a good time. I tend to flow a lot better than when
Yeah.
I'm, putting unnecessary pressure on myself.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
this isn't necessarily your first time making it to the play-ins, as I understand. Is that correct?
Yeah, I made it I think twice before.
Okay. What's
Or maybe just once. Maybe I know I made RLCS 1, the first one, where it was set up totally different, so this is different now. I haven't made it since they started doing the actual play-in, because before, when it first started, if you made it to the top 128, there was still a loser bracket, and you could get put in if you won the loser bracket of your own pool. Like, you would start in the loser bracket of the next round. It was awful. But this, now they're just doing top 128, and everybody just starts fresh.
Okay, so the totality of teams in the play-ins is 128.
Yes,
Okay.
there was 32 from each qualifier day.
Should be some pretty exciting games. I noticed you mentioned too about like the mass disqualifications. We saw that a bit on the EU side as well. What do you think is going on there? Why so many people no-showed?
It could have also been because, well, no, because those teams wouldn't have gotten it in. I was thinking if they had made it into previous rounds, they just wouldn't show up. But it was literally at least half the bracket. And I don't know. I don't know if it's just people got to that point and realized they weren't going to get anywhere, so they just gave up, or I don't know.
So I got a question, man. When are we gonna get some one-on-one coaching time? Maybe play some twos and have you show me the ropes.
Whenever. I've often said that I'm always willing to play at least casual or. There was one day last week I was following some people around, just spectating when we had an odd number of people in-house and giving some pointers here and there.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's always been
But I
really
usually
cool.
don't in-house because people are just having fun and not worrying about it. But yeah, I've always said that anytime you want, I'm more than willing to play and do some coaching.
Maybe we can get together this Friday night if you're around.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm supposed to stream at like 9 on Friday, so maybe we can get together and play some twos, and you can give me some pointers, and maybe
Yeah,
other
I should be
people
around.
hanging out can learn from that. Critter, you had something?
I was just saying, commenting on how cool it is that our higher tier players are always so willing to help out, you know, give advice and play and stuff like that. I know a family member of mine just got the game about a month ago, and Blue actually took some time the other night and went into like a 1v1 private match with him, and was just teaching him how to fast aerial and half flip and things like that, giving him some pointers. And that's just really cool that people that for no reason other than just to be helpful, are willing to do that. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that. I know you mentioned Blue. I've heard other people say that he's helped them a lot too. So
Yeah, Blue's awesome. I've had the pleasure of playing a few games with Blue this past week. Um, so that was pretty fun. He's a great dude, and I will second that, Critter. I mean, you yourself, Plague, and everyone else out there has been extremely helpful and trying to give us the advice we need. Sometimes whether we like it or not to improve.
yeah,
And that goes a long way. So really really appreciate you guys for doing that.
yeah, I've definitely noticed. I mean, what is this, like season 6? A lot of people change from blue to purple in the Discord. Like, there's a lot of people hitting champ that, and then I see people in-house that I haven't played with in a while, and they're doing crazy stuff off the walls, and I always noticed I can definitely see people improving all the time.
Yeah, for sure. I know I've come a long way in the past year myself. I think right about this time last year, I was fighting my way out of silver.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to dig a little deeper into that diamond and work towards earning that champ someday.
Well, you're already an MCCS winner,
Yes, sir.
right?
That's right. Thanks for the carry, by the way.
Nah,
Did
you
the
played great then.
did the
Those are good
check
games.
arrive in the mail? Did you get that yet, or?
Oh yeah. Oh, is that what you're sending me in the mail?
Well, I think that was really all I had. Critter, anything else?
No, man, I just really enjoyed the games the other day watching. It was a lot of fun to watch, and y'all played well. Look forward to seeing y'all playing next weekend.
Yeah, as soon as I find out, as soon as they announce any kind of times, I'll let you guys know. You can put it in the bot so people know when to tune in.
Absolutely.
And
Definitely
we should be
looking.
playing, hopefully anyway, we'll playing Rival tomorrow night, and Boost Legacy is Wednesday night.
What time on
I think
Wednesday?
that'll be it. That one's at 9 Eastern.
9. Okay, I thought that one was a later one. I think that's the
Yeah.
one I usually have an easier time catching. But cool. I look forward to watching you guys play a little bit more this week, and definitely look forward to watching you guys face the challenges that you'll have during the play-ins. It should be very exciting, and hope
Thanks.
you guys stay loose and have a good time, and play some Rocket League and enjoy it. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, it should be fun.
And I hope your power stays stable. I don't
Oh
know
my God.
if top 128 you can 2v3.
Yeah, I got a brand new UPS because my old one, the battery was dying, and I needed something quick, so I just went out and bought a new one.
Yeah,
And as we were playing that whole thing, my power did go out, but the entire time, this thing was clicking on and off the whole day. Like, my computer would not have stayed on.
it could have been a more perfect timing with the comment than the power outage.
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
Well, I certainly appreciate you stopping in and have a chat with us, and we wish you boys all the best of luck this coming up weekend, and really look forward to watching you play.
All right. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Hey, I just wanted to say thanks again to Plague for stopping by to have a quick chat with us. Surely looking forward to watching you guys play this weekend. So best of luck, boys, and no matter what, we love you, and can't wait to see it. On that note, just a couple of upcoming events and announcements, if you will, to talk about what we've got going on this week. First thing is we concluded the Afterglow controller giveaway, so special shout out and congratulations to Paydar and Todd Chavez for winning the Afterglow controllers, and hope you guys enjoy them. Please be sure to let me know how they worked out for you, and that you received those. And then also something that a good deal of us had a conversation in chat in Discord a couple weeks ago. This week we'll go live for the sticker contest that we all spoke about. So anybody who wants to take a stab at designing a sticker, please send your designs directly to me, Karth, by Sunday 3/11, and then I will get those posted up for everyone to vote on, and whichever one wins, we will get made up and made available to you guys. So looking forward to that. I know there was a lot of banter. We were all BSing about spotting man stickers in our hometowns and stuff like that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Just be driving around and all of a sudden, you catch a man sticker on the back of somebody's car or something. It'd be neat to see.
Yeah, for sure. I know you had an interesting encounter. You spotted some Rocket League. Was a license plate or sticker or something?
Yeah, it was a sticker on the car. It was actually in a little podunk town where I live. I was at a red light. The car in front of me had a sticker that said, "My other car's an Octane." I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. We should get something like that made up too. That's fucking cool. So yeah, so that's the sticker contest. I know I told you guys we'd make it happen. So we kind of got Botman a little bit behind us here, at least the meat of the project, and so moving forward and delivering as promised the sticker contest. So shoot me some designs and we'll make it happen. Also coming up, the MCCS will be back for March. I don't have all the specifics and the details on that. I know the tournaments is supposed to be releasing. I know we've got some DC Comics DLC coming up and a bunch of other fun stuff going on with Rocket League. We'll probably look to use the new tournament system for the MCCS. So once all that releases, we'll kind of figure out exactly how we're going to implement all that. So it will be back, but probably more towards the end of the month. So be on the lookout for that. And then and we also have something a little different, but a little the same at the same rate scheduled for March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. So what we're gonna do there is just our typical draft. So we got the 3v3 Shamrock draft, which sign up as a individual, and we'll put you on random teams, and we'll play some Rocket League, have a good time, and then following the finals, we are actually going to do something of a costume contest for your best St. Patty's Day themed Fashion League apparel. So let me know if you'd like to participate in that. Get your card designs, play in the event, have a good time, and then afterwards we'll showcase each one of your cars on stream, and we will have everyone on Twitch vote on a winner. And first place will get 7 keys, and second place will get 3 keys. So looking forward to that. It should be a good time. So load up your green decals and your green beers, and come have a good time with us on the 17th if you don't have other plans. So with that will conclude episode 3 of the Man Show. I really appreciate all you guys coming and hanging out and listening to the show. And look forward to seeing you out on the pitch for some of these events and things that are going on.
Peace!
Eric, say bye. Eric?
Eric ain't here. Hello?
Eric? Where
He
you
left.
at? Oh my god, where's Eric?
Botman killed him.
Fuck. Botman strikes again.
Middle-aged Noobs thanks you for watching The Man Show. Be sure to follow, like, and subscribe for the latest Man news and event announcements.